Good morning guys, so today we are heading over to what I believe is called Koh Trong, which is that island on the other side of the river. So we're just about to go and get the boat. It's 1,000 real to get the boat, which is 25 US cents. So it's pretty cheap to get the boat across the river. And then we get across the river and we can either get a bicycle or a tuk-tuk and go and explore the island. So we haven't decided what we're going to do yet. It is pretty bloody hot again today, but we may well just cycle around the island because it's meant to be a relatively easy cycle. But let's get on the boat, get over to the island and see what happens. Guys, here we are on the boat, and as you can see, there's a motorbike on it. And the boat, and we're heading over to the island. Guys, so once you get the boat over, which costs 1,000 real, as I told you before, the boat is packed full of people, food and motorbikes. You have to cross a 200-metre beach, which in this heat is like walking through a desert. And then you get to here, which is kind of the information centre and the kind of one main road that runs around the whole island, and there's a little temple just over there. So I think we're either going to hire bicycles or potentially get a horse and cart around the island. Haven't really decided how to do it, but it is freaking hot. So but that's how you get to Koh Trong. We're now on Koh Trong and we've just got to figure out how best to go around and see the island. Guys, we picked up our bicycles. Bicycle rental is $1. There's a cute little kid waving at me. Hello. And we are now cycling around Koh Trong. So this is the cycle path and it's about 10 kilometers around the entire island. So it's quite a long way. But the cheapest way to do it is on a bicycle. The bicycle I've got is a complete piece of shit. You can probably hear the squeaking as I'm cycling. I think one of the pedals is about to fall off, which is going to make things very interesting. But look, let's go and explore Koh Trong because this is the island and it's pretty nice so far. So let's go and check it out. Guys, so here's one of the ancient cheddies that is on the island. A cheddi is makes up part of a temple, and that is one of the ancient cheddies. As you may notice, my sunglasses have a massive crack in them. I just dropped them off my face and they smashed. So that's what happens when you buy $2 sunglasses, guys. Looks like I need to buy another pair of $2 sunglasses. But this is kind of the village. Hi. Hi. And there's loads of cute little kids, and we are going to carry on cycling that way. Hey dog. Hey Jeff. What's going on, Jeff? You good, fam? Yeah, I thought so. Guys, so one of the main attractions on the island is the floating village, and this is the floating village. So it's a village that's all interconnected, and it floats. So they can pretty much move the village wherever they want to go, but it stays here on the banks of the Mekong and on the banks of Koh Trong. And it's pretty cool. All of these people live in these floating houses. So there's a village of about 150 people who live all along these floating houses. So that's one of the main things that you can see on Koh Trong. It's pretty cool. It's a cool thing to come and see. I think next we're going to go to get some lunch and find a swimming pool, because there is one set of villas on this island with a swimming pool, and we're going to go and try and find them. Guys, we found ourselves a swimming pool. This is some villas, and they have a swimming pool where the girls are all in at the moment, and it's pretty nice to get in the pool. Unfortunately, we were hoping for a freezing cold swimming pool, and it's actually a heated pool, which seems pretty insane when it's as hot as it is. But these villas are gorgeous, and it's a pretty expensive place, but we're kind of bringing down the class of the place as I normally do. I'm going to jump in, so let's get in. we just finished up on Koh Trong on the island. This is kind of the dock where you get the boat from, and then that's the kind of 200-meter beach that you walk to get to the village. We hired bikes, as you saw. That cost $1 for the whole day, and then we went to the Rajabara resort, used their swimming pool and had some lunch. Now, if you're a guest there, obviously you can use the swimming pool for free. Non-guests, you've got to pay $5. It was so hot, we decided that we'd pay the $5. Normally, I would never spend $5 on using a swimming pool, but it was so hot, and it was actually really nice to use the swimming pool. And we spent 4 hours there, just playing around in the pool and having a couple of drinks and basically chilling. I'm not really sure what a resort's doing on this island because it seems a little bit out of place, but the island's definitely worth checking out. Really chilled vibe. There's not a great deal to see. I pretty much showed you everything there was, but it's a really chilled vibe, and there's really nice people on the island who are really friendly, so I definitely recommend it. We're going back to the mainland now. That is our boat over there that's just pulling in now, and obviously you can see Kraty over there, which is where we are staying. So we'll get back on the boat, get over to the mainland. To be honest, we're probably just going to have some dinner and have an early night, but as always, I'll kind of film anything that comes up. Guys, so that's it for today. It's been pretty cool exploring the island, and I definitely recommend going over to Koh Trong. It's a bit of a weird place, but it's certainly a cool island to explore, and if you've got a lazy morning or a lazy afternoon, it's nice to cycle around it, see a few of the sights. And we went for a swim in the really expensive resort, but if you don't want to spend money on going swimming in a resort, you can just go for a dip in the Mekong. But yeah, we came back after the day out. We had a spot at dinner. As you guys already know, there's nothing to do in Kraty, and it is 9:30 at night and pretty much everything's closed. So good news is we can get an early night, get a good night's sleep, and then tomorrow we can get on the road to Phnom Penh. Mixed feelings about Phnom Penh. I've heard that the city itself is a bit shit, and even local Cambodians that we've met along the journey have kind of said, yeah, Phnom Penh's not very nice. But there's loads of cool stuff to do. There's the killing fields, the S21 prison, not necessarily cool stuff, but historical, informative, and culturally specific, culturally rich. And stuff that we can learn about Cambodia. So quite excited about doing that. It's also probably going to be nice to be back in a city where things are open at night time. We can go out and have a few drinks, and we can go and enjoy ourselves. What that does mean is that my liver's had a rest for 4 days, which is great news. I've had 3 or 4 days off drinking, which is always positive when you're travelling. But anyway, I've spoken enough for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the video. As always, if you have, please give it a thumbs up, as it means a lot. If you haven't already subscribed, you know what to do. Press the little button. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Peace out.